Maharashtra is reeling under its worst drought in 4 decades. The state is parched and acute shortage of drinking water has made daily life impossible. The state government had taken a policy decision that water from dams in Pune would be used first to meet drinking water needs. That remains on paper. When Headlines today went to ground zero to check for itself, it found the truth to be very different. Water from the Ujjani Dam is being diverted to feed the huge thirst of NCP ministers and MLAs who own sugar mills. This is a Headlines Today exclusive, and it follows on the back of an investigation we did a couple of weeks ago, Maha Drought, Maha Scam, where we exposed how the massive drought in Maharashtra, apart from the aspect that nature was responsible for, was also to a great extent caused as a consequence of the politicians and the manner in which they were taking away all the money that was meant for irrigation and using it to line their pockets. Now just take a look at this story. There are lakhs of farmers thirsting for water. See where that water is going.
Bhai Sahab Deshmukh's fast provoked Ajit Pawar to make a remark that will haunt him for the rest of his political life.
आजाद मैदान पे हम 65 दिन हो गए हमारा आंदोलन चालू है और ये आंदोलन की मांग है सोलापुर जिले के उजनी धरण में पुणे जिले का भामासखेड़ा और 16 डैम का कौन सा भी डैम का पानी उजनी धरण पे छोड़ के
55 दिवस झाले आझाद मैदानावर उपोषणाला बसलाय. कोण देशमुख का कोणतरी बसलाय ना. पाणी सुटलं. पाणीच नाही तर काय सोडता. काय मुद्दा का तिथं.
Deshmukh is demanding water for villages from Sholapur's nearby Ujjani Dam. But Headlines Today can now tell you where that water has disappeared. These pipes are taking water from Ujjani to the sugar mills, a brazen betrayal of the government's own promise not to divert water meant for drinking.
16 अक्टूबर 2012 में इस देश के कृषि मंत्री जो हमारे माड़ा लोकसभा निर्वाचन क्षेत्र के खासदार है शरदराव पवार साहब, उन्होंने एक अर्जेंट मीटिंग ले लिया उजनी डैम के ऑफिस गेस्ट हाउस में और वहां पर उससे लेकर के जो विधायक है उनको बुलाया और तभी उजनी का जो मेन कनाल है उसमें से किसानों के लिए पानी जा रहा था. वो मीटिंग होने के बाद वो पानी तुरंत रुक गया और जो भीमा सीना जो लिंक है उससे 3 जनवरी से 27 जनवरी पानी छोड़ा गया. जो किसान की वहां की पानी की जो मांग थी उसको पूरा ना करते हुए उस एरिया में 5 फैक्ट्रीज है जो सत्ताधारी नेता के घरेलू लोगों की फैक्ट्रीज है.
One of the sugar mills admittedly taking water was Vittal Rao Sugar Mill, owned by Babban Rao Shinde, the NCP MLA from Madha, Sharad Pawar's constituency. Indreshwar Sugar Factory in Barshi Taluka of Shorapur, controlled by the state Co-operatives Minister and Congress leader HARSHVARDHAN PATIL, is also accused of illegally lifting water from the Sina River.
1-2 कारखाने सोलापूर जिल्ह्यातले, 1-2 कारखाने पुणे जिल्ह्यातले, 1-2-3 कारखाने सातारा मधले आणि 10-12 कारखाने कोल्हापूर जिल्ह्यामधले त्याचं गाळप चालू आहे. मला वाटतं 10 एप्रिल पर्यंत साधारणतः हा सगळा गळीत हंगाम पूर्ण होईल.
In Sholapur itself, there are no less than 29 sugar mills. It's also the district with the largest production of sugar in the state. As authorities keep diverting water from rivers to industries owned by the influential, including MLAs, MPs and their kin, anger is boiling over in dry Sholapur and Aurangabad.
The petitioners say that according to law, there should be equal amount of water in every dam along a river. But this is not so in this case. There is more water in one dam while others are left dry. And this, they allege, is due to political pressure. With cameraman Sameer Shanbag in Mumbai, Vidya for Headlines Today.
Ajit Pawar has literally pissed off all of Maharashtra with his comments about urine. Now the point is, there is a written instruction from the Maharashtra Chief Minister that drinking water should not be diverted for any other purpose. It should be available to the farmers of Maharashtra, and Headlines Today has exposed a travesty where the same precious water is being diverted to sugar mills that are being run by NCP politicians. Joining us on the center stage face-off this evening, senior NCP leader from Ajit Pawar's party, Nawab Malik. We've got Dr. Kirit Somaiya representing the BJP and Anjali Damania from the Aam Aadmi Party. I want to go across first to Nawab Malik. Headlines today has sent camera units to Sholapur, and there is a factory, a sugar mill run by Babban Rao Shinde. It's called the Vittal Rao Sugar Factory at Ropala village. We've seen pipes being used to divert precious water to these sugar mills that are being run by NCP ministers at a time when 10,000 villages in Maharashtra are thirsting for every drop of water. Is this not shameful, Mr. Nawab Malik, what your party is doing?
No, say Rahul ji, you must understand what the drought situation in the Maharashtra. There is a drought in 11,000 villages, but there is a clear-cut instruction by the government. The priority will be the drinking water, then the farmers, then any industry. And there is a law in the state, but there is no 100% drought in everywhere where state is. Some of the areas there is a efficient water. There water can be used for drinking purpose also.
I'm sorry, what you're saying is absolutely not correct, because we spoke to farmers in Sholapur. They're saying that they're not getting water to drink, let alone water to irrigate their fields. They are not getting water to drink. That same water is being diverted for use by NCP politicians in their factories.
No, Rahul ji, you must understand the situation. The entire Sholapur is not drought affected. Entire Satara is not drought affected. Most of the districts are not drought affected. Some of the tehsils are drought affected. Some of the tehsils are having efficient water. As far as this decision of giving water to that area was discussed on the floor of house, and on the floor of house that decision was made for benefit of that area's farmer, and this decision was done in December 2012 in Nagpur Adhiveshan.
Anjali Damania, here's what the NCP is saying, that this particular area is not drought prone. I'm completely contesting those facts, because the farmers in that area are saying that they haven't got drinking water. But the larger point that he makes is that sugar mill farmers, they're also farmers. They will then go thirsty if water is not supplied to those mills, because their crop will go waste. Do you buy that argument at all that's being offered by the NCP?
Not at all, Rahul, because this is an absurd argument according to me. Now, first, let me clear the first point. Mr. Prabhakar Deshmukh, who has been on protest for the last 66 days, for 66 days means nearly over 2 months, he's been complaining that water has been sent to Sholapur, four factories in Sholapur, and this has been sent off illegally. Now forget this part you leave aside. Apart from this, there are collectors from Sholapur, collectors from Osmanabad who have repeatedly said and this is on record, Rahul, that the water should not be given to sugar factories, because for crushing a hell lot of water is required. Rather, it should be kept back for the drought prone areas of this place. Now, let me come to the main point. Mr. Prabhakar Deshmukh comes from the central area. Now, yesterday I have given an entire diagrammatic picture in which I have completely explained that Ujni Dam can get water from 5 nearby dams. Okay, 5, out of which Bhama Ashked is one dam which is absolutely full. So the first statement made by Mr. Ajit Pawar that there is no water, Pani's nahi ta Dev kuthun, is absolutely a blatant lie.
Absolutely.
This is definitely not on. Absolutely.
When now, farmers asked for water, Mr. Nawab Malik, Ajit Pawar says, you want me to urinate in the dams? Now the fact is, where there is water available and farmers are complaining that they're not getting drinking water, their fields are completely parched. Ask my producers to just pull out those images. I want you to see these pictures. Next to the dam are these big pipes. Those pipes are now sucking the water away from this catchment area, taking them to the sugar mills. There you can see them on your screen right now, being run by NCP ministers. Mr. Nawab Malik, what your party is doing is not acceptable. This is just politicians being highly selfish.
Now, see, Mr. Bhaiya Deshmukh is demanding drinking water should be supplied by the canal. Drinking water cannot be supplied by the canal. By the canal, the farmer can get the water. We are supplying water to Bhaiya Sahab Deshmukh village by the tankers.
You're not answering my question, Nawab Malik.
Supply this.
Mr. Malik, you're not answering my question. My question is, are you disputing the facts of our investigation? Our investigation, Mr. Malik, shows water is being diverted to sugar mills run by NCP ministers.
Please listen. Please listen. What is sitting at Azad Maidan 2 months? Listen, what he is demanding. He is demanding the water, drinking water should be supplied by the kalwas, means canals. Canals cannot, drinking water cannot be supplied by the canals. We are supplying drinking water by the tankers. As far as concerned Usmanabad, we are supplying drinking water. The scheme was pending since last 30 years.
Mr. Nawab Malik, you're not answering my question. I cannot allow you to drag on in this fashion. Are you disputing the bare-bone facts of our investigation this evening? We have shown how water is being diverted for dams, from dams in areas where there's no drinking water available to sugar factories run by the NCP politicians. Are you disputing these facts?
Yes.
Why is this happening?
Yes. No, see me, I am telling you the sugar factories in Maharashtra are getting water to crush the sugar cane, belongs to farmer, cooperative sugar factories.
They are run by NCP ministers.
They are getting water. No, not NCP minister. It is all cooperatives. It is run by farmer.
There are 13 NCP ministers who run sugar mills. Okay, let me bring in Kirit Somaiya. Mr. Kirit Somaiya.
No, Baban Rao Shinde is not a minister. You ask regarding the.
I'm just citing one particular instance. There are 13 NCP ministers who run sugar mills across the state of Maharashtra. I want to bring in Kirit Somaiya because the argument that you're making is that farmers who are in the sugarcane industry would completely get deprived of their earnings if water was actually given to other farmers, and therefore they're also farmers, they also need water, their industries need to run, and therefore it's legitimate that water is being diverted for them. So what if NCP ministers and politicians are involved? Do you buy that argument at all, Mr. Kirit Somaiya?
First of all, Rahul, I think we must understand what is there in the mind of this NCP minister. They want paisa and power, the arrogancy. On one side, they are insulting. It is not only insulting, but the behavior in which they are treating the people. On the simultaneously, they are trying to divert the water for the maximum benefit of their leader. I can understand. If water is given to industry, I can understand. But the government will have to fix up the priority. And see, most of the part of the Solapur district is the worst affected. If there is a water in Mumbai, and in Mumbai, if some industry is being given water, it can be debated. At the simultaneously, if some farmers are going on a hunger strike, the manner in which the Ajit Pawar, the Deputy Chief Minister, NCP is responding. Yesterday, Mr. Pawar tried to apologize. But have you seen the body language of Ajit Pawar? He didn't feel it. Just to run the assembly, he just tried to issue a statement, and that statement
it's a completely half-hearted, meaningless apology.
The government will have to fix up the priority. If there is enough water, you can.
Completely meaningless, not heartfelt apology, Mr. Nawab Malik. The Adinath sugar mill is managed by NCP Shama Bagal. Maharashtra Legislative Affairs Minister HARSHVARDHAN Patil's Indreshwari sugar factory is also disrupting drinking water supply from the river Sina, which is a tributary of the Ujani. Now these are facts, these are your people, their factories have water, the rest of Maharashtra can go to hell, it doesn't matter. Mr. Pawar doesn't care, he's only interested in ensuring the welfare of his own politicians. Mr. Malik.
See, Mr. Rahul, you must understand, NCP is having a strong hold in Maharashtra in village areas, rural areas, and we are more concerned for the farmers, for our people, and people are sitting in the Mumbai, Mulund or somewhere Santa Cruz, Anjali or Kirit Somaiya doesn't concern with any farmers issue. We are more concerned.
So why are you doing this?
Regarding the
farmers. Why is water meant for farmers being diverted to your sugar factory?
No. Farmers' water is not diverted to sugar factory. As you are telling regarding the HARSHVARDHAN Patil, he belongs to Congress party and his sugar factory is running. It is 100% a cooperative sugar factory owned by the farmers staying over there. They are cane grower farmers, and it is a cooperative sugar factory. If they require some water for their sugar cane, it should be supplied. There is no harm. There is no illegal. There is nothing wrong into it.
Anjali Damania, here's the point that's being made again and again by the NCP member, that sugar factories also need water. Water needs to be supplied to them. Don't look at the ownership pattern. These are cooperative bodies that are being run by farmers. There might be some NCP member over there, but these are essentially cooperative bodies. How do you respond to the argument that Nawab Malik is making?
Yeah, let me explain, Mr. Nawab Malik, that here we are talking about Vitthal Sugar, which is a completely private sugar factory. Then we have a Vitthal cooperative also, but there are two. One is a cooperative and the other one is a private sugar factory. We are talking about Siddhant Sugar, which is a private sugar factory. And we are talking about n number of wineries which are there. There is a Yashraj winery which is completely private. So what is this? Isn't this a complete drain on, and who is going to get affected? The people, you are talking about the sugar crop. Can't sugar cane be used elsewhere? Is it compulsory that it has to be crushed, and that too in this crushing season when there is so much of drought all over Maharashtra? You yourself are saying it is the worst in the last 40 years. So does sugarcane crushing supersede the demand for water, drinking water of a common man? Now the second point that Mr. Nawab Malik was trying to make, that yes, we sit in Santa Cruz, but we do a detailed study, not like you, Mr. Nawab Malik, nor like Mr. Ajit Pawar, who doesn't know a thing out of Ujni Dam, and he had the guts of saying complete lies in front of the media that there is no water at all to be released in Ujni. Now let me tell you, this particular canal water that Mr. Nawab Malik was talking about, there are two canals in this central part which there is a left bank and a right bank canal, and there are 85 wells which will supply water to 40 villages. We are not talking about water for irrigation, Mr. Nawab Malik. Here we are talking about water for drinking and drinking alone.
It's a case of flawed priorities, Mr. Nawab Malik. There's about 1 lakh liters of water that is required every day for a sugar mill. Why should water be made available for crushing sugarcane? Why can that water not be used for drinking purposes, which is what the farmers need it most for?
See, we are providing drinking water to each and every village.
That's not
there
true.
Is no issue of the drinking water.
That's not true. Listen to all the farmers. They are saying that no water is available to them for 40 days continuously.
Listen, Rahul, Anjali, Damania and Kirit Somaiya, they are dealing with the stock. They are broker. They are share market people. They are no concern with the farmers. We are having concern with the farmers. Listen, Mrs. Damania, listen. It is no concern with the farmer. Those people are here arguing. Agro-based industries, they are opposing the agro-based industries. If
Malik,
there are no agro-based industries,
like your deputy CM and a wannabe CM,
it will be harmful to the farmers. It is not a share market. It is an agro-based factory.
First of all, what you are talking is absolutely absurd. I think you all, the entire NCP has either something up their head, or either all of you have lost it, because here we are discussing a topic in which drinking water is getting siphoned off for your sugar factory, and here you want to debate.
It is not a selling
First
a share.
of all, I'm a pathologist by profession. I'm not into share market.
Why are you getting personal? Nawab Malik, why are you getting personal? Answer the questions. Answer the substance of what is being asked. Don't get personal. This is not the place for such personal charges to be leveled.
Not personal. Those people doesn't know what is the agriculture, what is the agro-based industry. They are pinpointing. They are saying.
Kirit Somaiya wants to respond to what you're saying, Mr. Somaiya.
We are supplying. Somaiya is also share broker. He is also belonging to a share market.
You can understand the same way, the same language, same arrogancy. In a democracy, if you are participating in a debate, one has to respect the other person. What Ajit Pawar is doing, the same manner Nawab Malik is behaving. How he is insulting the other two persons participating in debate. He may differ with our views, but the same in the assembly, outside the assembly, the NCP, the government, the Sharad Pawar has promised and committed that the power of the water, the priority must be the drinking water. Let the government fix up the thousands of villages. I am not telling hundreds, thousands of villages. Millions of people are not getting drinking water. once in a week tanker supply the drinking water. And here when we are debating this issue, Nawaz Malik is just trying to tell the people that somebody sitting in the Mumbai can't understand. The Rahul is sitting in the Delhi studio, he can't understand. Is this a manners? This is the arrogancy of NCP.
Nawaz Malik, the NCP is coming across as highly arrogant, not in touch with what people want in Maharashtra. Highly arrogant, sir. You claim to be a farmers' party, you are not representing farmers' interest.
No, we are farmers' party. It is not the investor forum. It is a farmers' forum. People are discussing the farmer issue are belonging to the investor forum. They doesn't know what is the agriculture is, what the agro industries are. They are discussing. This we are more concerned regarding
you've had your say.
Maharashtra farmer and farmer issue of the Maharashtra.
Well, you've had your say. I'll leave it to the people to decide where they stand. For the time being, Anjali, Damania, Nawaz Malik and Kirit Somaiya for joining us on the center stage face-off this evening. Thank you very much.